Is all of you able to see the PPT?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll continue with our previous class functions. So we already covered in the previous classes introduction to functions. Okay, that is what is mean by the function and what is the advantages of the functions, the different advantages of the function. Okay, function is used to divide the program into the small problems and it reduces the repeated code and it is easy to trace the errors and solve the errors, and it improves the clarity and readability of the program, and it is used to implement the modular programming concept. Okay. So next within the C, the functions are further. Whenever we want to do the any particular statements to be repeated for more than once, okay, those statements we will write into the function, and that function can be called for more than once in the our main program. Okay. And the basic types of two functions are predefined functions and user-defined functions. Predefined functions are the functions which are already defined within the C software, okay, which are called as the built-in functions also. Okay, these functions are stored within the header files. Okay, like we have already used some header files like math.h, string.h. Okay, math.h header file contains all the mathematical functions which are required to use within our programs. And string.h contains all the strings related functions. Okay, those functions we can use whenever we want to perform the strings related operations like copy of a strings, concatenation of the strings, to find the length of the string, okay, to compare the two strings. Okay, those all we can do with the string functions. Okay. And user defined functions is nothing but the functions which are required by the user and which are created by the user, okay, based on their required task or their required purpose. Okay, whatever the purpose which is required by the user, based on that the user can create their own functions. Okay, that is called as the user defined functions. Okay, for the user defined functions, okay, we'll write these functions after the hash include statements. That we can write in the two ways. Either we can write the function definition after the main or before the main. Okay, if we are writing before the main, then we need not to give the prototype. We can just write the function implementation, then main. So if you are writing after the main, then before the main we need to write the function declaration, then write the main function, then write the function definition. Okay. So these two ways we can follow. Any of the way we can follow. Otherwise, we can go for the fixed method like writing a function in the before the main. Next, okay, the function takes the input values as the parameters and output value is given as the result. Okay, input values are known as the parameters. It can have more than one input value, but it can but it can give the only one result, which is called as the return value. Okay. So function is a block which takes the input values, the parameters, and process the parameters and generates the result, and that result is given as the written output value from the function. Okay. Okay, this is the syntax of the function. The function syntax starts with the return type, space, function name, within the brackets give the parameters list, open the brackets, and if there is any variables are required, you can declare the variables, then write the statements, close the function. Okay. So this is the syntax of the function. Okay. So whenever you are writing about the functions, you need to write the syntax of the function and you need to give a one example of the function. సో మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా ఫంక్షన్స్ గురించి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయాల్సి వస్తే ఫంక్షన్ సింటాక్స్ రాసి దానికి ఆ ఫంక్షన్ వరకు ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ రాయాలి. So then the examiner will know that you know the syntax of the function and you know how to write the function. Okay. So this is the example, the small example for the function. Int is the return type, absolute is the function name, int x is the parameter. Okay, this is the return type, function name, parameter. Open the brackets. Okay, these are the statements in the function. Okay, the statements are if statement, if x is greater than 0, then return x. Return is a keyword which is used to send the result of the function. Okay, that is whenever you want to give the result of a function, then you can use the statement return. Return keyword space variable name. So this variable is sent as a result from the function. Else return minus x, that is negative. We are multiplying the x value with the minus so that it is converted into the positive value, and that positive value we will return from the function. Okay, here you can observe if this condition is true, then it executes this return statement. This return statement will be executed if the condition is true. If the condition is false, then it executes this return statement. Okay, that is nothing but at a time either it returns the x value or minus x value, that is multiplied with a minus. Okay, so it executes the either the first return statement or second return statement. Any one return statement is executed. Don't think that it executes the two return statements. Okay, based on the condition true or false, it executes either first one or second return statement. So that you will be get the result is only one result you will get from the absolute function. Okay, that is either the given as it is the given value or the converted given negative value to the positive value. So మీరు ఇచ్చింది నెగటివ్ వాల్యూ అయితే అది పాజిటివ్గా కన్వర్ట్ అయ్యి వస్తుంది. మీరు ఇచ్చింది పాజిటివ్ వాల్యూ అయితే యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్గా పాజిటివ్ వాల్యూనే రిటర్న్ అవుతుంది. Okay, so any one statement will be executed. Either you can have the multiple returns, but it execute only one return and you will get only one result from the function. Okay, next. Okay, up to this we covered in the previous class. Okay, now I will see the okay, this is the syntax to call the function. Okay, so function call is nothing but whenever you want to use the function, then you need to call it. Okay, so మన previous slide లో చూసింది, this is the definition or implementation of the function. This is called as definition or implementation of the function. అంటే ఫంక్షన్ ని మనం క్రియేట్ చేసాం ఇక్కడ. Okay, this is the creation of the function. We have created the function. Okay, now I want to use that function. Okay, whenever you want to use the function, then we need to call the function. Okay, we need to call the function. That is, we need to give the function name and within the brackets the values to the function. That is, whatever the input values you want to send to the function, okay, that you can specify within the brackets. Input values. Okay, so function name within the brackets the input values. Either you can pass the input values or input variables. Okay, so variables aina ivvachu, values aina ivvachu. So based on that, okay, these values will be stored into the parameters of the function and then it executes the function and gives the result. Okay, so example is like this. So absolute is the our function name. Within the brackets -5 is the input value. Okay, so after executing this function, that is whenever you call like this, it directly go to the function. So absolute function ki vellipotundi. Okay, and this 5 value will be stored within the variable is, okay, here in the parameters of the absolute function you have the x parameter. So this 5 is stored into the x variable. Okay, okay, this is your absolute function. Okay, so whenever you call the function, okay, then the execution will transfers to the absolute function and -5 will be stored into the x variable. Okay, Now here we are checking a condition. If x is greater than or equals to 0, then return the x, else return the minus x. Okay, we have a statement like this, else it returns the minus x. Okay, x or minus x. Okay, so whenever this condition is true, it returns the x or minus x. Here we are giving a minus 5. So condition is false, else part lo kostuni, and it multiplies the x value with the minus. So minus 5 into minus. So it will be converted to plus 5. Okay. Now this plus 5 is returned back. Okay, returned back to here. Okay. So that is, in place of this function, it substitutes the returned value. The returned value is 5. Now this 5 is stored into the distance variable. Now that 5 is stored into the distance variable. Okay, this is similar to our built-in functions also, like whenever you are executing the square root of 25. Okay, say here I am storing the result into some variable x. Okay, whenever you call like this, okay, it goes to the math.h header file, and it gives a 25 as the input value. Okay, it finds the square root of the 25, and you'll get the return value, that is 25 square root is 5. So you'll get that return value to here. That is, in place of the square root of 25, it substitutes the 5. Okay, now this 5 is stored into the x variable. Okay. So whenever you call the function, the execution transfers to the absolute function, and minus 5 is stored into the x variable. Now that x variable is checked with the if condition. Okay, if the if condition is true, it returns the as it is the value, else minus a multiplied value. Whenever you return the value is returned back to the same function, that is wherever you have called the function, there it returns the value. So in place of that absolute function, okay, it substitutes the value. It substitutes the returned value. Okay, that returned value is stored into the variable whatever you have given in the at the equal to. So equal to ki before మీరు ఏ వేరియబుల్ ఇస్తే ఆ వేరియబుల్ లోకి ఆ వాల్యూ స్టోర్ అవుతుంది. Okay. Okay, this is the process of the function call and execution of the function. Okay. Okay, note down for this function call. Function call. Okay. Function call is executing the function or using the function by giving the input values to the function, the values given in function call are stored in the parameters of the function and are used in the function the result of the function is returned back to the function call is returned back to the function call. And substituted in the place of function call and substituted in the place of function call and that value is assigned to the variable given in the function call. Note down this syntax and this example.
మ్యామ్ స్క్రీన్ కనిపించట్లేదు మ్యామ్.
Okay, once again check. Signal ఏమైనా వీక్ గా ఉందేమో ఒకసారి చెక్ చేయండి. Is anybody are getting this same error?
Ma'am.
No ma'am.
No ma'am.
Okay. సో ఓకే ఎవరైనా కొంచెం అంటే మీకు బ్లర్డ్ గా కానీ అదర్వైజ్ స్క్రీన్ చాలా స్లోగా లోడ్ అవుతున్నట్టు కానీ అనిపిస్తే ఇట్స్ యాక్చువల్లీ సిగ్నల్ ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటుందమ్మా. అంటే యాక్చువల్గా ఇక్కడ ఉన్న సిగ్నల్కి మీ దగ్గర ఉన్న సిగ్నల్కి ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటుంది. సరే జాగ్రత్తగా అబ్జర్వ్ చేసుకోండి. సో ఇవి ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసెస్లో కామన్. సిగ్నల్ ప్రాబ్లం వస్తూ ఉంటుంది, చెక్ చేసుకొని జాగ్రత్తగా అర్థం చేసుకోండి. Okay, I'm moving to the next slide. Okay, next we'll see what is mean by the arguments and what is the parameters. Okay, these also we can call them as arguments can also be called as actual parameters. Arguments can also be called as actual parameters. Okay, actual parameters. And for parameters in the function can also be called as formal parameters. Okay, so we'll see what are these two. So arguments are actual parameters. Okay, these are given in the function call. Okay, whenever you're calling the function, whatever the values or whatever the variables you are giving in the function call, okay, those are called as the arguments or actual parameters. That is the actual variables you are using in the program. Okay, so actual variables that you are using in the program. Okay, those are called as the arguments or actual parameters. Okay, here in this example, okay, this is the function call, function name, argument 1, argument 2. Okay, these two are the maybe variables or maybe the values. Okay, these are called as the arguments or actual parameters. Okay. Okay, where we will specify this function call is we will write this in the main method. In the main function, we'll give the function call and arguments. And from this, the function will be called and the arguments will be passed to the function. Okay. And these are the parameters of the function. These two are the parameters of the function, okay, which we will also call them as formal parameters. Okay, why we are saying it as a formal parameters are these are temporary parameters. Okay, until unless the function is in the execution, okay, up to that particular period only these parameters are available. Okay, after closing of the function, the parameters will be deleted from the memory. Okay, parameters are deleted from the memory. Okay, so that those are called as the formal parameters. Okay, but within the program we have these arguments. The arguments are available from the beginning of the main program to the end of the main. Okay, so that these arguments are called as the actual arguments, actual parameters. Okay, so whatever the arguments you are giving, okay, the first argument value stored into the first parameter, second argument value stored into the second parameter. Okay, so whatever the number of arguments you have, those all arguments values are simultaneously stored into the one by one parameters of the function. Okay, and within the function those parameters are used and processes the function. Okay. Note down for this. Okay, put the side heading as actual parameters or arguments. Actual parameters or arguments. These are the variables. These are the variables or values. These are the variables or values specified within the function call. Specified within the function call. And are available. Yes.
These are variables.
These are variables or values. These are variables or values.
No.
Values specified in the function call. Specified in the function call. And are available. And are available throughout the main program. Throughout the main program. Next, formal parameters. Put the side heading as formal parameters. These parameters are specified in the function definition. These parameters are specified in the function definition. Function definition. And are available only within the function. And are available only within the function. Only within the function. The arguments values. The arguments values are copied to the formal parameters. Are copied to the formal parameters. Are copied to the formal parameters. Okay. Okay, note down these example. Only these two lines are main. Result equal to function name argument 1, argument 2, and this line. Okay, note down these two lines and put this arrow also. Okay, put this arrow like this. Argument 1 is copied to the parameter 1. Argument 2 is copied to the parameter 2. Okay, write down like this. Okay, and also note down function call దగ్గర actual parameters and actual non note చేసుకోండి, and function parameters దగ్గర formal parameters and note చేసుకోండి. Okay, note down these two lines. Okay, is all of you noted it?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Next we will see the types of user defined functions. Okay, note down, put this heading, types of user defined functions. And remember one thing. Okay, say for example, if you are asked a question like explain about different types of functions. Okay, say for example, if you got the question as explain about different types of functions. Okay, then you need to write the first classification as predefined and user defined. And within the user defined, you need to write these four types of the functions. Okay. Whenever you ask the question is explain about types of functions, you need to write the first, the classification is predefined and user defined, and within the user defined you need to write these four types of the functions, and you need to give the example for the each type of these four types. The four types of functions ki each function type ki example ivali. Okay, this is also the one of the important question in the functions. Explain about different types of functions and adutaru. You may not be asked like explain different types of functions of user defined, predefined ala adagaru. Only explain about different types of functions and adutaru. So then two types rayali. Predefined, user defined rasi, user defined lo mali types rayali. Okay, so and daniki examples ivvali. User defined ki examples ivvali. Okay, here I am giving only the short examples. Okay, in full I will give the programs. So ఈ four types ki నేను four programs చెప్తాను. ఆ four programs ni మీరు examples గా రాయాలి. Okay na? Okay, we'll see the first type. Okay, these are classification of the user defined functions is based on the parameters and based on the return type. Okay, that is generally your function will be have the return type, function name and parameters. Okay, without these also we can write the functions. That is, without return type we can write the function, and without parameters we can write the function, and without the parameters and return type we can write the function. Okay, so that is we are just making them as a optional. Okay, so that we got these four different data, different types of the functions. Okay, first type of a function is with parameters and without return type. That is, the function has parameters, but there is no return type for the function. Okay, function has parameters, but there is no return type. Okay, the meaning is the function has the input values, but it doesn't give any result from the function. Okay, these functions are like the function is taking the values and processing the values and printing the result from the function itself. And we are displaying the result in the function itself. Okay, just we are giving a print and the whatever the value which is calculated, we are displaying within the function itself. Okay, we are not giving outside the function. అంటే ఫంక్షన్ నుంచి అవుట్ సైడ్కి మనం ఆ వాల్యూని పంపించట్లేదు, ఫంక్షన్లోనే డిస్ప్లే చేసేస్తున్నాం. ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ద విత్ పారామీటర్స్ అండ్ వితౌట్ రిటర్న్ టైప్. ఓకే, దిస్ ఇస్ ద ఫస్ట్ type of example. Okay, here I am using a function name as sum. Parameters are int a, int b. That is, I am giving a two numbers to the function. Void is nothing but no return value. It doesn't return any value. So we'll give it as the void, or we can leave it also. But manaki ikkada code blocks lo allow cheyadu, so that we need to give the void. So the void is nothing but no return value. Okay. So here in the program, what we will do is we'll add the numbers. Okay, say for example, we'll take the another variable as the c equals to a plus b, add the two numbers, and without giving the result to the out of the function, I'm displaying the c value here itself. Okay, like a printf %d c value. Okay, now we need not to send the result to outside, so we are printing in the function itself. Okay, so for these type of functions, we can give the without return type and with parameters. Okay, this is called as without return type with parameters. Okay, next second type of function is with parameters. That is, the function has input values, and with return type, the function also has the result. Function is giving the result to out of the function. Okay, function has the input values and function has the output value also. Okay, okay, this is for the second type. This is the first one, this is for the second type. Okay, the function has return type. That is, function is giving a int as the output value, int value as the output. Function name is sum. Int a, int b are the parameters. Okay, here I can return the value as, say for example, return a plus b. That is, I'm finding an addition of the a and b, and I'm just sending out the result. Okay, that is, we are giving a output value of a plus b. Okay, so a plus b is, a is int value, so b is also int value. Whenever you add that two values, you'll get the result is also in the int, so that we are giving a int as the return type, function name as the sum, a b are the integer values, a b are the parameters. Then we can give the return statement as return a plus b. It sends this return value to the out of the function. Okay, okay, both are same actually. Whenever you are printing the value in the function and returning a value out of the function, both are equal, but only the difference is, say for example, if you want to use this addition value for any other purpose. Okay, say for example, your main program is like this, main, and I am using that sum value for other purpose. Okay, here I am giving like sum of 10, 20, 10, 20 divided by 2. ఇలా ఇచ్చాను నేను. So x equals to sum of 10, 20 divided by 2. Okay, here I require the sum value. Okay, I want to find out the sum of 10 and 20, and that sum value is to be divided by the 2. Okay, that is, here I require the result of the sum from the function. So function నుంచి నాకు రిజల్ట్ కావాలి, ఆ ఎడిషన్ రిజల్ట్ నాకు ఫంక్షన్ నుంచి ఆ రిజల్ట్ మెయిన్ లోకి రావాలి. Okay, then I can find out the division by the 2. Okay, in that cases we require the return value. Okay, this return value is returned to here, and that value is divided by the 2, and we'll get the x as the average of the 10 and 20. Okay, in these cases we will use the return value to the main. Okay, say if you don't require like this, then we can just print the value in the function itself. We need not to return it. Okay. So with parameters, with return type is nothing but you have the return type and you have the parameters also. And without parameters, without return type, that is the function doesn't has any return type and doesn't has any parameters. That is function doesn't require any input values and for the function is not giving any output value. సో అంటే ఫంక్షన్లోనే మనం ఆ వాల్యూని ప్రింట్ చేసేస్తున్నాం అండ్ ఫంక్షన్లోనే మనకి ఇన్పుట్ వాల్యూస్ కూడా వచ్చేస్తున్నాయి. ఓకే, సో విత్ ఇన్ ద ఫంక్షన్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ ఐఎమ్ గెటింగ్ ద ఇన్పుట్ వాల్యూస్ అండ్ విత్ ఇన్ ద ఫంక్షన్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ ఐఎమ్ ప్రింటింగ్ ద అవుట్పుట్ వాల్యూ ఆల్సో. సో అవుట్పుట్ కూడా నేను ఫంక్షన్లోనే ప్రింట్ చేసేస్తున్నాను, ఇన్పుట్ వాల్యూ కూడా ఫంక్షన్లోనే ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, లేదా ఫంక్షన్కి ఇన్పుట్ వాల్యూ అసలు అవసరం లేదు. ఓకే, and sometimes we'll write the programs are without writing a scanf. Okay, without writing the scanf we'll write the some programs. Okay, same as like this. Okay, we don't require any input values for the function and we don't require any output value from the function. Okay, this is that type of a function. Third one, it doesn't give the any value as the output and it doesn't require any parameters. Okay, because this function is sum of 10 values. Okay, sum of 1 to 10 values. Is it requires any input value? Because we don't have any unknown value here. 1 to 10 is nothing but we know the beginning value and ending value. So there is no unknown values here. So I will write a for loop and we'll find out the sum value and print the sum value within the function itself. Okay. Okay, I'll write a for loop and we'll repeat the loop and sum equal to sum plus I. Okay, we'll get the sum value and that is printed in the function itself. So there is no output value required and there is no input value required for this function. Okay, so I will get the sometimes where this type of functions are required. Okay, without any return and without any parameters. And fourth type of functions are without parameters and with return type. Okay, there is no parameters but we have the return value. That is no input but there is the output. Okay, input values అవసరం లేదు but output value కావాలి. Okay, and this is the fourth type of the function. Okay, where we are returning the input value output value as the int and there is no parameters for the function. Sum of 10, the same 1 to 10 number sum. Okay, I am finding the 1 to 10 number sum and I am returning that sum value from the function. Okay, so that is I am finding the sum I am writing a for loop and sum equal to sum plus I, but without printing the sum value within the function, I am just giving a return sum, return the sum value. Okay, so that is returned back to the main program and there I can use that sum value for any another purpose. Okay, the first function is without return type with parameters. Second is with return type with parameters. Okay, that is with parameters with return type. Third one is without return type without parameters. Fourth type is without parameters with return type. Okay, so note down these four different four user defined functions, types of user defined functions. Okay, first one with parameters without return type, with parameters without return type. This function gives the input values to the function. This function gives the input values to the function, input values to the function but it does not give any output value. But it does not give any output value, or displays the output value in the function, or displays the output value within the function. Displays the output value within the function. Okay, note down for the first one this syntax. Okay, one and one ఈ syntax ni first దానికి note చేసుకోండి, first function ki. Void sum, a v small letter, don't write capital letters. Void v small letter, void sum within the brackets int a comma int b, close the brackets, open curly brackets, int c equals to a plus b, printf, percentage d within the double quotes percentage d comma c, close the brackets, semicolon. Next, write down for the second one. With parameters with return type. With parameters with return type. With parameters with return type. This function takes the input values. Takes the input values. And also returns the output value. And also returns the output value to the main program. Returns the output value to the main program. To the main program. Without displaying the result in the function. Without displaying the result in the function. Without displaying the result in the function. Okay, note down this second syntax for that. Second one. The 2 and ways unnadi note cheskondi. Int sum within the brackets int a comma int b, brackets close, open curly brackets, return a plus b, brackets close, semicolon, curly brackets close.
ఇంకోసారి చెప్పండి.
ఏది ఫంక్షన్ కి ఇచ్చిన డిస్క్రిప్షనా లేకపోతే సింటాక్సా?
సింటాక్స్ మ్యామ్.
సింటాక్స్. అంటే ఇది కనిపించట్లేదా మీకు ఇక్కడ పీపీటీలో? ఓకే, రాసుకోండి. ఇంట్ స్మాల్ ఐ ఇంట్ స్పేస్ సమ్ within the brackets int space a comma int space b, int space a comma int space b, brackets close, open curly brackets, return brackets open a plus b, brackets close, semicolon, curly brackets close. నోట్ చేశారా?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, now note down the third type. Third one, without parameters, without return type. Without parameters, without return type. Without parameters, without return type. This function has no input value. This function has no input values and it does not return any value. And it does not return any value. That is it prints the output value in the function. That is, it prints the output value in the function. Output value in the function. Note down this syntax, third one. Third syntax note చేసుకోండి. Void v small letter, void space sum of 10 two round brackets curly brackets open and close, curly brackets open and close. This function finds the sum of 1 to 10 numbers. This function finds the sum of 1 to 10 numbers. Sum of 1 to 10 numbers and displays the result in the function. And displays the result in the function. And displays the result in the function. Next, for the fourth type, without parameters with return type. Without parameters with return type. This function does not have any input values. Does not have any input values, but it returns the result to the main program, but it returns the result to the main program. But it returns the result to the main program. Okay, note down this fourth one. Int I small letter sum of 10 two round brackets, curly brackets open and close. Curly brackets open and close. This function finds the sum of 1 to 10 numbers. This function finds the sum of 1 to 10 numbers and sends the result to the main program. And sends the result to the main program. And sends the result to the main program. Okay. We will see the 4 example programs for these all. Okay. And within that example programs itself, you will be learn how to write the functions and how to call the functions and also. Okay. We'll see the example programs for these 4 types. Okay. Okay, for the first type, we will write the program. Write a program to find the sum of 2 numbers and display result in function. Write a program to find the sum of 2 numbers and display the result in the function. Okay, that is nothing but this is for the type of first type. Okay, so I'll write the program. Hash include. It's not compulsory. I'm just giving for this program. stdio.h. So here we need to write the function. Okay. First, whenever you are writing the function, first you need to know that what is the return type and what is the function name and what are the parameters required for the function. Okay. So whenever you see the question, okay, here the program is asking to write the function with the name sum. Function name is sum, and it has to take the 2 numbers. So 2 numbers addition cheyali kabatti function ki 2 numbers kavali. And display the result in the function. So result నాకు function లోనే display అవ్వాలి, అంటే return చేయక్కర్లేదు. Okay, there is no need of a return of the value. So we can give the return type is no return value కాబట్టి we'll give the return type as void. Function is for sum of 2 numbers. So function name is sum. Open brackets. Okay, this function is to add the 2 numbers. So we require the 2 parameters. Int A, int B. 2 parameters. Okay. So now you can write the code to find out the sum. So we need to find out the sum of these two numbers. Okay, for storing of that sum value, we require the one more variable, so that we will declare that variable in the function. C ane variable declare cheskuntunnam because we need to store the sum of the AB into the another variable. So ఇంకొక వేరియబుల్ లో మనం ఆ సమ్ స్టోర్ చేయాలి కాబట్టి C అనే ఇంకో వేరియబుల్ తీసుకుని C equals to A plus B చేస్తున్నాం. So now we got the sum value into the C. So we need to display the result in the function itself. So we need not to send back. So that we will write the printf statement. Printf, write a meaningful message. Sum of numbers is equal to percentage D, comma, C is the result value, semicolon. Okay. So this is our function. Okay, function is over. So now we'll write the main program. Void main. So we created the function. We created the sum function with the return type as void and with two parameters AB, and we calculated the sum value. So and stored the result into the C and displayed the result. So function is over. Now we'll write the main program. So within the main program, what we will do is, so we want to find out the sum of two numbers. Okay, so that function ki manam oka two numbers పంపించాలి అంటే actual ga program ki two numbers కావాలి. Okay, so whenever you want to send the two numbers to the function, okay, then you require the two numbers in your program. Okay, so you require to have the two numbers in your program. Okay, that you can do is either you can write like this without taking a scanf and others. Okay, just you can give the sum of, so you can give the sum two numbers as 10, 20. Okay, this is actually enough. Okay, we need not to write any printf, we need not to write any declaration of the variables, scanf, ఏమీ లేకుండా ఇలా చేయొచ్చు. Okay, so I will show you the all input values. Scanf చేసి కూడా ఒకసారి చేద్దాం, ఇది ఒకసారి చేద్దాం. Okay, I will save it first. Function 1. I'm giving a program name as function 1. Now I will execute it. Okay, sum of numbers is 30. Okay, so whenever you call the function, this is called as calling the function. This is function call. Okay, so whenever you call the function, okay, from this main program, okay, it directly go to the function. Okay, void main unna void sum unna function ki vellipotundi. Here this is the function definition. Function definition. Okay, whenever you call the function, okay, it directly go to the sum function, and A is stored with the value 10, B is stored with the value 20. Okay, here it creates a C equals to A plus B, so that it adds a value in the A and value in the B, that is 10 plus 20, 30, and it gives a printf message as sum of numbers percentage D, that is a 30. And after printing the value, close the function and it come back to the main. Okay, main కి వచ్చేస్తుంది. సో ఈ సమ్ ఫంక్షన్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటింగ్ కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయింది కాబట్టి క్లోజ్ ద మెయిన్. ఓకే, క్లోజ్ చేసేసి మెయిన్ ఎగ్జిట్ అయిపోతుంది. ఓకే, సో ఐ విల్ గెట్ ద రిజల్ట్ లైక్ దిస్. దట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ ద మిడిల్ ఆఫ్ ద మెయిన్. Whenever you call the function, it go to the function and execute the function and come back again to the main. Okay, so I will see with the input values also. Here say I am taking a two variables, int x comma y. I am taking a one x comma y as the variables. Printf enter two numbers, semicolon. I am writing a scanf. %d, double comma, ampersand x, ampersand y. Now I send the x and y to the function. Without the 10 and 20, I will send the x and y to the function. Okay. So I'm taking the two numbers from the keyboard, and that two numbers I'm sending through the function. Okay. We'll see executing this. Enter two numbers. First task for the two numbers. 23 first number, 34 second number. Okay, sum of two numbers is 57. It gives the sum value as 57. Okay. So note down this example for the first type. Without return type and with parameters. With parameters, without return type. Okay, note down this program and note down the output also. Okay, once you completed, you just inform me. Is it over?
All right.
Okay. Now we'll go to the second type of the function. Okay, I will do just the changes in this function. అంటే ఈ ఫంక్షన్ కోడ్లోనే మనం కొంచెం చేంజెస్ చేస్తే సెకండ్ టైప్ ఫంక్షన్ వస్తుంది. సో అది చేద్దాం. I'm just making a copy of this function, this program. Sum of two numbers and return result to main. Return result to main. This is a second type. So we have to return the result to the main. So we need to send the output from the function to the main program. So our sum of two numbers output is, again, it is a int value. So whenever you are adding the two integers, you will get the int as a return value. అంటే మనకి టూ ఇంటీజర్స్ యాడ్ చేస్తే మనకి రిజల్ట్ కూడా int లోనే ఉంటుంది. So that I am giving a return value, return data type as int. And without printing the value here I will just give the return statement within the brackets. The result is in the C. That value I'm sending to the main function using the statement return C. Okay, now here I'm taking the two numbers. So I will take one more variable to store the result, Z variable. So first I will take the two numbers, enter two numbers, scanf xy. Here whenever you call the function sum of x comma y, okay, it just sends the xy to the ab variables and adds the values, and C is returned back to the function, returned back to the main. So to store the C value in the main, we will use the Z variable. Z equal to sum of x comma y. So whatever the value which is returned from the function, that is stored into the Z value, Z variable. Okay. Now I will print that Z value here. Okay. So only the difference is, in the previous example we printed the result in the function, but here we are sending the result to the main, and there we are printing the result. Okay, function నుంచి result ని main కి పంపించి main లో display చేస్తున్నాం దాన్ని. Okay. Now I will execute the program. This is same output వస్తుంది మీకు. అవుట్పుట్ ఏం డిఫరెన్స్ ఉండదు, బట్ ఫంక్షన్ రాయడంలో డిఫరెన్స్ ఉంటుంది. 2 numbers 12 and 34. 46 is the your output value. Okay, note down this program as the example for the second type. Sum of two numbers and return result to the main.
టైం అయిపోయింది.
మా టైం అయిపోయిందా?
మేడం
కంప్లీట్ అయిందా? ఇది నోట్ చేసుకున్నారా?
మేడం
ఎస్
మ్యామ్.
మధ్యలో 9th లైన్ ఎందుకు మేడం ఖాళీగా ఉంది?
అదేదో గ్యాప్ కోసం నేను ఖాళీ వదిలేనమ్మా.
ఓకే
అంటే జస్ట్ మీకు డిఫరెన్స్ తెలియాలి కదా, ఎక్కడ ఫంక్షన్ క్లోజ్ అయింది, ఎక్కడ మెయిన్ స్టార్ట్ అయిందో తెలియాలి కదా, దానికోసం గ్యాప్ వదిలేను. అది కూడా డౌటేనా? సో నోట్ డౌన్ ద థర్డ్ టైప్. సో థర్డ్ టైప్ గా ఇంకోటి చేద్దాం. సమ్ ఆఫ్ 1 to 10 numbers. 1 to 10 numbers. What is the third type? Without parameters, without return type. Sum of 1 to 10 numbers. Print result in function. Print result in function. This is the third type. Okay. We need not to give any parameters. Parameters akkarledu kabatti ivakkarledu. Sum of 10 and function name pedidam. No return type kabatti we'll give the void as the return type. Okay. Here the purpose is we'll take the variable sum. Sum equals to 0. And I variable is also required. 1 to 10 numbers sum kabatti I variable kavali. For I equals to 0. I less than or equals to 10, I plus plus. సో నేను చేస్తున్నప్పుడే నోట్ చేసేసుకున్నాము, తొందరగా కంప్లీట్ అయిపోతుంది, మనం క్లోజ్ చేయొచ్చు క్లాస్. I value and will print the result in the function itself. Sum of 1 to 10 is equal to percentage d. Here come. Just we are finding the sum of 1 to 10 numbers in the function and printing the result in the function itself. So we don't require any input values కాబట్టి మనం మెయిన్ లో ఏం ఇన్పుట్ తీసుకోకర్లేదు. Just sum of 1 to 10. Call the function. Just call the function. Okay, this is for the third type. Execute the program. Sum of 1 to 10 numbers is 55. You'll get the output as sum of 1 to 10 is 55. Okay, I'm just doing a changes in this for the fourth type. Return result to main. Okay. So return result to main annam kabatti we need to give the return type as the int, and without printing the result here we will return the result, return sum. Here we'll take a variable and we'll store the result int s. Okay. So మనకి result function నుంచి వస్తుంది, దాన్ని స్టోర్ చేసుకోవడానికి ఇక్కడ ఒక వేరియబుల్ ఇచ్చాము. Next we will display the result. So just we are sending the result from the function to the main, and there we are storing the result into a variable and display that variable value. Okay, I'll get the same output. Sum of 1 to 10 is 55. This is the fourth type. Okay, I have already sent the questions. మీకు నైట్ నేను క్వశ్చన్స్ సెండ్ చేశాను. అంటే నిన్న ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ మీకు క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇచ్చాను. కొన్ని ట్యూటోరియల్ క్వశ్చన్స్ లాగా నేను క్వశ్చన్ అండ్ ఆన్సర్స్ చేసి ఒక పీడిఎఫ్ వర్డ్ ఫైల్లో పెట్టినట్టున్నాను సంథింగ్. ఓకే, ఐ హ్యావ్ షేర్డ్ ఇట్. సో దాంట్లో మీకు ఇచ్చిన క్వశ్చన్స్ అన్నీ ఉండవు, బట్ కొన్ని ఉంటాయి. ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ మీరు ఓన్గా రాయాలి. నేను ట్యూటోరియల్లో ఇచ్చిన నేను ఎగ్జామ్కి పెడతానన్న క్వశ్చన్స్లో ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ మీరు ఓన్గా రాయాలి. అవన్నీ స్ట్రక్చర్సే. స్ట్రక్చర్స్, ఈనమ్, యూనియన్. అరేస్ లేవు మీకు. అరేస్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఏం రాయలేదు. ఓకే, ఇది నోట్ చేసుకోవడం కంప్లీట్ అయింది కదా?
మ్యామ్. ఎస్ మ్యామ్.
మేడం అటెండెన్స్ తీసుకున్నారా?
యూ కెన్ లీవ్ ద క్లాస్.
అటెండెన్స్ తీసుకున్నారా మేడం?
అటెండెన్స్ మేడం.
తీసుకున్నాను.